Hello, everybody. Jess Lose with the Structural Building Components Association for a quick, I swear it's going to be quick, special Monday edition, 7/10. We're looking at July 10th. Last week was the 4th of July. I hope everybody had a really good week. Hopefully you had a little bit of time off like I did. I was behind, so I didn't get to my update last week, but there are a couple things I want to share with you. Number one being our exhibitor-led education sessions at BCMC. Now, this is something new that we're going to try and see how it works. By and large, we've made BCMC education sessions about component manufacturers, by component manufacturers for them. And we've been very successful with that. We're trying to protect that to make sure that it just doesn't become advertorial. I've been to conferences that have been like that. And it's kind of like, well, gee, I didn't sign up for an hour sales pitch. So we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to completely separate that out. And we're going to have the education by the suppliers Tuesday afternoon. Now, we're not going to cannibalize any of our existing education opportunities or sessions. We're still planning on going forward with that as we are. But with the supplier-led, what we're going to do is we're going to take submissions and we're going to review them with a 3-person CM panel board. We're going to make sure that they remain anonymous so that we don't have people trying to do an end around, because I've already heard of a report of somebody trying to do that. So no undue influence. We want to make sure that we keep that, that commitment firm, that we're bringing the best education content. So just do it with your submission. Encourage all of the exhibitors at BCMC to submit something if you'd like to be out in front of component manufacturers. Now, it's going to take place Tuesday afternoon. Of course, we've got a full jam-packed BCMC schedule, so it's going to overlap with a couple things like the golf outing, but it's going to be in advance of the I believe it starts at 4 o'clock. The roundtable that have been very popular, very successful at BCMC the last several years. So it will offer that opportunity. That's the time slot. We do have I believe it's already full, but we do have a tour that is going to be going on, I think, at 11 o'clock that day on that Tuesday. But it'll be that time, that difference in there. So that's one of the things that we're trying to do. We'll see what works. If it works, great, we'll continue it. If it doesn't, then we'll look at something different for next year. But that is one of the things that we're trying to adapt, trying to balance. We know component manufacturers want to hear and they want to be educated by their suppliers, but they don't want to be sold to. So we're trying to balance that and make sure that, the education offerings are, top notch. So really encouraging all the exhibitors, go out and create the nomination or the submission really, and let it go into that. We've got it in the job form. I think Ashley just, put it in the chat. So that's one of the things that we can do, and we can get the word out for that. And it is new, it's different, but that's kind of the nice thing about being involved with BCMC. We're trying to drive the most value for both the attendees and the exhibitors. And hopefully this is a way to connect the two. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they are. We've got a few submissions so far. I like what I'm seeing, but again, we'll let that panel, that 3-person panel, decide what it's going to be. And it is blind. So it's not like they're going to be saying, oh, I like that supplier. We're going to take the names off of that as staff and let them choose. So again, hopefully it's good content. They can really drive that home. But that's what I wanted to get the word out on this week. And you'll probably still see me on Thursday, but we have not had that opportunity to communicate that widely. We're trying to do that. So exhibitors, put in your submissions. We do have the BCMC deadline for exhibitors coming up. We've got a little bit of space left. So if you're on the fence and this is one of those that throws it over the top that you can submit that submission, go ahead and do it. But till then, we'll talk to you later this week. Peaks up, press on, and have a great week, everybody, and go get them.